I shook up the world! I shook up the world! I shook up the world!
Hey there champs, welcome back to another round of Manny's Boxing World. And in today's round, we're going to be talking about Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney and how their negotiations are going online and on social media. And we're going to be talking about that next. But before that guys, if you guys ain't subscribed, please punch and knock out the subscription button. That way you never see it again. And ding the notification bell. That way you never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, let's get to the round. Ding, ding.
Let's go champ! Let's go champ!
Guys, breaking news said that Shakur Stevenson finally activated his mandatory position to fight Devin Haney, and he requested a 50-50 purse split after rejecting the 25-75 purse split that Devin Haney sent him for Undisputed. Guys, Shakur Stevenson said that he is worth more, and I do believe that myself, but he never told the public on what percentage he would be willing to take the fight for. But I got a few suggestions for you, Shakur, that will help you get 50%, half. But these suggestions do come with pros and cons. I believe if you fight Devin Haney at 135, you do have a better chance of beating Devin Haney, but not that much leverage, because at 135, Devin Haney has all the belts, and I believe that if you do fight him at 135, he does deserve a little bit more, but not 25-75. But I do believe if you fight Devin Haney at 140, it'll be a lot harder fight, because Devin Haney won't be as drained for coming down at 135, because he looks almost like the Michael Jackson Thriller when he tries to make 135, and I don't believe myself that he could keep making 135. But if he fights you at 140, I think this will be a much more difficult fight for you, but I believe you will be able to get 50-50, because he wouldn't have any straps at 140 and you wouldn't either. And Devin Haney, even with all those undisputed belts, he didn't really sell that much when he fought another huge star with Lomachenko. He only sold 150,000 pay-per-views, and that's not a lot for being undisputed and fighting another A-class fighter. I don't think that's a lot. So I do believe if you do fight him at 140, you would have better chances of negotiating 50-50, and you can negotiate like this.
How much?
Half. No fucking way. You don't know who you're
Easy,
fucking
easy.
with.
Just
You
back
don't
off, Will. I got
fucking
this.
You understand
I
me?
got this. Okay, 30%. That's three of us. 30%, that's fair.
Half.
I meant 33.
I'm in half.
And a third.
Half.
45.
Half.
49.
Half.
Guys, as you can see, we already all found out that you don't need the belts to make mega fights. If you see Ryan versus Tank, it made 1.4 million pay-per-views, and there was no belts on the line. It was just two A-class fighters trying to fight each other, and that's what happened. I believe Haney versus Shakur would sell just as good with or without the belts. I don't believe the belts have anything to do with this. It is Shakur versus Haney. That's already a big mega fight, guys. Because Devin Haney did only sell 150,000 pay-per-views against another big name, Lomachenko, and it was for Undisputed, and all the belts were on the line. And I believe Tank sells more, I think like around 300,000 pay-per-views, fighting lesser opponents. So you know who the cash cow is, Tank. And thank God you're back on with us, Tank. We missed you, bro. I don't believe Tank has any belts. I might be wrong, but I don't think he has any major belts. And he still sells more than Haney, so you know how that goes. And we all know Shakur Stevenson is tired of waiting, and he contacted the WBC to order the Devin Haney fight. James Prince said himself that he's been trying to contact Devin Haney to negotiate a fight, but no progress has been made. And I wonder why. 25-75, I think those are duck moves. Come on, who's going to accept that fight? Who in their right mind is going to accept that fight? Especially when you're a big name yourself. Jay Prince exposed Devin Haney. Devin Haney does not even want to negotiate with Shakur Stevenson. And I believe that it's a bad move, because I believe that Devin Haney will lose at 135. But at 140, I think it will be a good fight. Alright guys, the 30-day negotiation is set. If there is no agreement, the fight goes to purse bid. And thanks to Jay Prince for making this all happen. Okay, yeah, Devin Haney did offer Shakur Stevenson a 25-75% split, and no one in the right mind will take that offer. I think that he did that so Shakur Stevenson would turn down the fight, and Devin Haney could say that Shakur Stevenson ducked him. But it's about the money, guys. Devin Haney, that's a dug move. Fight this guy for 50-50, bro. Or 60-40 if it's all the hardware. I think that's fair because Shakur Stevenson is still Shakur Stevenson. And Devin Haney, I see a lot of holes in your defense and everything. You need to move up to and stay at 140. If you go to 135, you do have a high chance of losing to one of these guys. I believe Haney is a star, but not a superstar to be lowballing Shakur Stevenson like that. That's just my belief. Alright guys, let's check out these numbers. Since Shakur Stevenson hasn't had a chance to be on pay-per-view, let's check out these numbers. I know Shakur Stevenson versus Valdez and Conceição did over 1 million pay-per-view, free TV views, right? And Devin Haney, when he fought Kambosos, I guess twice, I think the the views were like 900,000, and the second fight was even less. So who do you think is more popular? Who has more views? You know, I mean, Devin Haney has had pay-per-views, but Shakur Stevenson hasn't had any, so we can't really go off by that. Guys, I have Shakur Stevenson beating Haney at 140 and destroying him at 135. And I think that's why he's lowballing Shakur, because he knows he's going to lose and lose all the hardware. And it seems like Devin Haney's training really hard to sell a lot of fights, but no one's really like behind him. I mean, he was like the undisputed fighter, and he only sold 150,000 pay-per-views. That's not good, guys. But I am a fan of both because I'm a fan of boxing, and it takes two to fight, and these are really good fighters, guys. And no one's really gonna pay for one fighter to go in the middle of the ring and just shadow box, you know. So you need a dancing partner, and I just can't wait for this fight to happen. And I have much love and respect for both fighters. I don't really pick just one fighter. I like to see a lot of fights. I'm even excited for the lower tier fights. I really don't care. I just love boxing like that. Alright guys, but that's all I really have for you guys today. Who do you guys are going for? Who do you think is going to win? Shakur versus Haney? Please comment below and I'll write to everyone back. But that's all I really have for you guys today. But before I go, if you guys didn't subscribe, please punch and knock out the subscription button. That way you never see it again. And ding the notification bell. That way you never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, the round is over. Ding, ding.
The champ is here!